From fire juggling to chocolate fountains, there was a treat for all at Swindon Town end of season party. Attended by players, management and fans from across the town, the event held at the Old Bank on Sunday night was a great chance for fans to meet and socialise with their favourite players and reflect on the season.
Yeah, it's gone well. Obviously we've finished off on a high, obviously winning yesterday, and I think mid-table's been a good season for the lads and the club.
Has there been any key moment that's happened in the season that you could really highlight what summed it up?
Yeah, my Superman underwear, what I've got in my drawer. No, joking aside, no, I think we've been a few good occasions. Obviously the 6-0 win we had the other week, and I think maybe the win against Nottingham Forest when the manager took over, they were obviously the highlights of the season for me.
It's been, like you say, interesting, you know, a few ups, a few downs, and you know, but it was nice to end the season on a high, and you know, I think it was like 6 wins out of 7 or 6 wins out of 8, so it was nice to end the season, you know, on a positive note.
Is there anything that highlights the whole season for you though?
Finishing top goal scorer. You know, for me as a striker, goals is what I look for, and in my first full season as a professional, to score 16 goals in one season, and obviously missing 2 months of it. So, but that'll probably be my highlight.
It's mixed emotions. It's gutted we weren't anywhere like getting the playoffs and everything. Relieved that it's finished and I can sort my back and my hamstring and all the injuries and everything now. And I mean, you know, it's been a good night. Everybody's having a few beers and a few drinks and that, relaxing. And then there's something to build on next year. I mean, we've finished pretty decent last month, and hopefully we can take that into the start next year, carry on, a few more players and everything. Obviously the gaffer's obviously gonna add, and hopefully next year give it a real good goal, good push.
Well, to be honest, I thought, you know, with everything that we've had to deal with this season, you know, on and off the pitch, you know, I think you could say it's been a success. You know, it was our first season back up, you know, after getting relegated, and the lads has had to cope with a lot. And I felt up until March, you know, time, we've actually put ourselves in a great position, and it was just unfortunate that we couldn't keep it going, to be honest.
Is there a key point that you want to say that highlighted the whole season for you?
I think, you know, some of the games, like, you know, I know we lost, but going to Leeds United, you know, seeing and playing in an atmosphere like that was fantastic. You know, so we played in some big games, but I wouldn't say there's been a pinnacle to our season. You know, I think we've dug it out. We've had to be professional off the pitch, extremely, you know, because we had a lot to deal with. And I just felt that maybe a lot had gone enough, and we just faded it towards the end.
On a personal note, yeah, I think it's gone well. I've come into a good side, and I think the players that we've got here can really push on for next season as well.
Was there a key moment in the season that really summed it up for you?
Personal note, yeah, I'd say my first hat-trick was against Bournemouth. First ever hat-trick in my career, so yeah, that was a good thing. Obviously the 6-0 win against Port Vale at home. Nottingham Forest win was a big game to win. Obviously it was the manager's first game. Yeah, and as I say, the whole season's been a plus because we've come up from last season and we finished mid-table, so you know, I don't think that's too disappointing.
Yeah, obviously I'm delighted to actually sign permanently. I did come quite late into the season, which was a disappointing thing, but I was glad to come back, seeing as last year was so good, obviously winning the promotion with Swindon, so that's why I was delighted to come back, and it's been really good since I've come back.
Yeah, it's been a good season. I've enjoyed meeting all the boys, and as I say, hopefully we can be a lot more successful this next season. So yeah, it's been a good year.
Jeremy, what can I say? It's been an up and down season, and we finished on such a good note yesterday. So you know, tonight's been a real big celebration.
Yeah, finished on a good night tonight. I mean, that's a good way to go. A nice party at the end, and good atmosphere at Millwall yesterday. That was brilliant, and all looks very good for the beginning of next season. I can't wait to start. You know, I've wished the summer away already, so that's it.
And the few games that we've had, I mean, is there any key moments that really summed up the season for yourself?
I thought when funnily enough, the game against Carlisle, to me, once we played some of the best football I've seen at this level. I've been to see a huge number of games in a very short space of time, and if we're playing football like that next season, then we're going to be right up there, and I'm very excited.
You know, how was it, you know, celebrating with them tonight?
It's weird because you see them on the pitch and you don't expect to be out drinking with them, eating with them, but yeah, tonight's really good. So it's good to be mingling about with them, really.
And how important is it that we do nights like this so actually the fans get to celebrate with the players at the same time?
Oh, it's so nice to see that they're just on your level. Like, I feel totally out of place, but so many give you the time of day, and it's so nice. It's nice coming here.
With plans to bring new players into the team over the summer, Swindon Town hope to come back in force for next season. This is Kirsty Ebersmith for SwindonWeb at the end of season party.